start with that, introducing what you would suggest from Bangladesh, what I would suggest from Trinidad, to make that trip, and we would put it together and, have it happen like that. After a few of these trips, probably 2 or 3, but I don't see more than that happening. If it needs to happen, we can make it happen. 2, these are just exploratory trips, as I mentioned, discovery, if you will, to initiate those who have not been to Bangladesh. That's 1, to see what you're speaking of with respect to the tourism. That's 1. But also they would, while there, let us say 5 days, they would explore all the different products on that Bangladesh we would have identified ahead of time, so that when they get there, every day they have like 3 locations to go to. We want them to spend free time walking about Bangladesh. It's a much larger country than we are. So they're exploring more than just business. They're getting used to the culture, to the people, how to interact with the people and that sort of thing. How they interact there is what they're going to come back here with. And they look, we can do this. These are people that like this. These are people that like that. They use their eyes on the ground and that sort of thing. And likewise, when the Bangladeshi people come to Trinidad, they will handle the same way and that sort of thing. So it opens up more than one avenue, not just tourism. It opens up the trade, and prayerfully, what would be ideal? My goal is I am looking at Trinidad and Tobago and Bangladesh opening up a free trade agreement with these identified products and services. That's my end goal.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. You already mentioned 3 particular areas where Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago can work together initially. Number 1 is exchange of students. That means exchange of knowledge, exchange of technology between, as Trinidad and Tobago is very much rich in petrochemical, in fertilizer. We can send Bangladeshi students, Bangladeshi professionals over there to learn petrochemical technology management. Then you have mentioned exchange of business delegation. It is very important. If you would like to export, if you would like to import, if you would like to invest in any sector, first activity is exchange of business delegation. Because businessmen are the right person to identify the right business opportunity. We as professional, we can discuss, we can promote, we can just share, but we cannot identify the actual business opportunity, what lies over there. So to identify the business opportunity, we, Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago, can exchange business delegation, at least 2 delegations per year. If Bangladesh send 2 delegations and Trinidad and Tobago can send 2 delegations to Bangladesh, then they can roaming around, as you mentioned, they can identify the proper business opportunities and obviously the tourism. You also mentioned about the possibilities and prospect of signing a free trade agreement between Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago. I would like to learn more about this particular proposal of signing free trade agreement between Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdin. All right, so once we have established the groundbreaking, and we have made those trips, and everybody's coming home and excited and chattering and about all the possibilities and everything they have seen, as we say here in Trinidad, and it is an Indian saying that while the iron is hot, you got to beat it. And once we have done these things, and while that iron is hot, we write that free trade agreement. So everything comes with a planned and well-prepared, how we should say, timetable. We have everything in a timing, and we don't let go. We don't let go of that. We don't let any large space of time go by, without follow-ups, without continue discussions. And one of the things I have known to happen is that once we get the relevant chambers of commerce involved, it goes like clockwork. So the chambers of commerce will tell us, they will identify the businessmen for us, likewise in Bangladesh and your good office. And once we have the exchanges taken place, they return, we regroup, I have meetings with them, and we set up that free trade agreement and we get on it right away.
Perfect, sir. You have rightly mentioned, hit the iron when it is hot. Obviously,
yes, indeed.
hit the iron when it is hot. Obviously,
correct.
Likewise, I would like to mention, if we can start business delegation actions, then obviously we can identify the business opportunities. And when business opportunities will be identified, that businessman group will act as pressure group to respective government. Then if there is a pressure group, they pursue something, by today or tomorrow, it will be happening. So thank you very much, sir. My last question to you for this particular episode. Obviously, we will listen from you further as well in future, maybe on another topic. Yes. So my last question is, what are the prospects you, as an ambassador, you are seeing in the relationship of Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago? What are the prospects lies there? How both the economy, both the nation could be benefited from this?
Well, I don't want to say in the long term, because this can be very quick, because we have, for all intents and purposes, we've already begun. And this will lead not only to this end goal of the free trade agreement, it would lead also to the diplomatic relations that we so desire. And you just identified also to me now, if we're going to do these trips, let's say twice a year, it may be a very good idea. I could bring in, a well-known party that runs a travel agency, and we can have the two travel agencies on board. You see, I believe once you have a team together and your team start to move, we don't have to look for who's got the best prices to travel to Bangladesh, for example. We already have someone on board that will take care of that. All the prices are geared towards that. So you don't need to look for a special deal for that. This is a special deal, that kind of thing. It's a one-stop, one-package deal kind of thing. So if we can work like that, identify first, form that group that we need to get started with, we can always add, but we need that niche to start with, that special group, and work from there. I am not seeing any problems. I am not foreseeing any problems moving forward with this and getting this done.
Sir, thank you very much for your time and effort for today. And hopefully this discussion will lead both the nation, Bangladesh and Trinidad and Tobago, to work hand in hand and make a prosperous future for me and you, my future generation and your future generation. They will have another closer tie, and they will cooperate with each other and share their strength, technology, and knowledge with each other. And hopefully, both the nation will gain from this cooperation. With these few words, thank you very much for joining us today. And hopefully, we'll listen from you maybe on another topic, maybe on another day. Not only listen, we'll have a working relationship among both of us. And obviously, in near future, we'll exchange delegation. Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to your knowledge partner, Developing Bangladesh. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to your knowledge partner.